A fascinating look inside the White House from the former social secretary of the White House. Philadelphia native Deesha Dyer talks about how she conquered what she called imposter syndrome to land one of the most exclusive, sought after, and fun positions in the Obama White House. And she wrote a book all about it. It's called Undiplomatic: How My Attitude Created the Best Kind of Trouble, and it was just released. And we are so excited to welcome Deesha Dyer to Philly Live this morning. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thank you. It's so great to be home and be with you. So thank you so much.
So I'm excited to talk to you about your story, and I want to just dive right in. How did you get started, and what propelled you to try to even get a job at the White House?
You know, so it's so interesting because I was a community college of Philadelphia student here, and I was 31 years old, and I was just enamored by this man who thought he was going to be president, you know, and I was like, oh, that's great. He sounds great, looks great, but I don't think so. You know, and we never saw a black president before, but his campaign just inspired me, and I wanted to be part of it. I was a big community advocate here in Philadelphia, and so I just got the application for an internship. The deal was to pass it on to other youth, and I did not. Instead, I applied myself. And so that's how I got there, and I was just really inspired by his campaign, really, yeah.
That's incredible. First, talk to us about what a social secretary is and some of the job responsibilities that you had.
Yeah, definitely. So the social secretary is a senior position for the president and first lady, and basically you help them open up the White House. So every event that happens in 1600 Pennsylvania, from state dinners to private birthday parties, July 4th, you are in charge of kind of putting together the music, the food, the florals, the guest list. So you do all that with the First Lady and the President. So it's a pretty high-profile job, you know, with you know, just a range of things from that are fun to, you know, just memorials and some sad stuff. But overall, it's a great job.
And it sounds like you get to tap into a lot of skill sets.
Yes.
And a lot of avenues with that. You know, you shared some incredible photographs with us from your time at the Obama White House. What were some of the highlights for you?
I would say some of the highlights were honestly being able to bring people from Philly to the White House. Like I had, you know, Questlove came, Jazzy Jeff, DJ Sonny James. We had a lot of Philly DJs, Philly artists, and that was just great to bring that piece of home. I was a hip hop journalist when I lived here.
Oh,
and
wow.
so, yeah, so it was a great time to bring people from home and just really just bring community in. I was able to do that and bring regular people to the White House for tours or to perform or anything else that never thought they would, you know, actually walk through those doors.
So now talk to us about the book, right? Let's flip through some of the pages, if you will. What motivated you to write the book, and then what are people going to learn? What are they going to take away from when they read it?
So I think what motivated me, you know, I do a lot of public speaking about my story, and you know, for me, it's just the life that I live, but people are really mesmerized by it, about how, you know, I started again at 31 and then I climbed to this top position. And so I think the motivation in that, the people are really inspired in their own lives. And I never thought that until I would get reactions after my speaking of people saying, you know, it was so inspirational, it changed their life. But also that entire time through the book, I talk about imposter syndrome and how I thought because I was a community college student, I was 31, I had no political connections, that I wasn't qualified for the job, you know. And so it takes you through the evolution of me feeling like I don't deserve it, I'm not qualified, to in the end being like, now I know this is where I belong. And so I really hope readers take that from it and apply that to their own life. It's not a how-to, it's a let's walk beside each other while we both figure this out.
I love that. And you know, you got the ultimate confirmation this morning, literally, right before you sat in these chairs for this interview. Your book was posted on Oprah's Instagram page. Talk to me about this.
I cannot believe it, and I haven't even reacted yet because it's just happened as I was walking to the stage. But you know, Oprah's book club posted about Undiplomatic, and what an honor, what an amazing. I never thought writing this book would end up at, you know, on the pages of Oprah's book club. So I have to explore, you know, when I get done here.
Well, once again, Deesha's new book is called Undiplomatic: How My Attitude Created the Best Kind of Trouble. I love that title, by the way. And Deesha will read from and sign copies of her memoir tomorrow night at Barnes & Noble on Chestnut Street in Center City, Philadelphia at 6 p.m. You can get all the details you need for that on NBC10.com/finditon10. Deesha Dyer, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
So much for being here on Philly
Thank you for having me. Thank you, an honor. Thank you.
Such a pleasure.